The unscripted comments from some provided a window into what Democrats are really thinking less than a week before voters choose the state's next governor. While I feel good about everything we have collectively done to this point, I'm not comfortable, and neither can you be, said Christian Dorsey, a member of the Arlington County Board. As Dorsey spoke, the Gillespie campaign was aggressively pushing a statement to reporters over email about comments by Northam earlier in the day on sanctuary cities. Virginia does not actually have any localities that refuse to enforce immigration law, but Gillespie has run TV ads which accuse Northam of voting to let dangerous illegal immigrants back on the street. The ad is misleading at best. Northam did cast a vote in the state Senate against a Republican bill that would have prohibited sanctuary cities, which offer protection to undocumented aliens, and he boasted of it when he was chasing liberal votes in the Democratic primary. But Virginia doesn't actually have any sanctuary cities, so the issue is basically moot. As lieutenant governor, Northam only got to cast a vote in the event of a tie. Republicans, who had a narrow majority in the chamber, played political games with the vote on the floor, as the Virginian pilot put it, by engineering a tie to force him to take a stand. The bill subsequently passed on a second vote but was vetoed by Governor Terry McAuliffe and never became law. Now Northam has changed his position. On Wednesday he said that he would sign such a bill banning sanctuary cities if he were elected. "If that bill comes to my desk, I sure will," Northam told a Norfolk TV station. "I've always been opposed to sanctuary cities." It's not the only issue on which Northam has moved to the center after initially taking a more liberal position. After the Charlottesville terrorist attack by a white supremacist in August that killed a 32-year-old woman, Northam said he believed most or all Confederate statues should be moved to museums and away from public spaces of honor. But polling showed majorities of Virginians view moving the statues to museums as erasing history, which they opposed. McAuliffe softened his stance on the issue. The Republican Party of Virginia used its official Twitter account to say that Northam, whose ancestors owned slaves, had turned his back on his own family's heritage. And Northam has gone back to emphasizing local autonomy over the monuments. But that expectation from national observers overlooked the fact that when Virginia elects governors, the pool of voters is much smaller than it is during a presidential year. New Jersey is the only other state holding statewide elections for governor and other offices next week. There is much less awareness of this race. And Democratic-leaning voters turn out in smaller numbers.